Hey guys, 2Legit City here. Today we're going to be going over a infinite water storage design. Now, I know you guys probably have seen the other video with the infinite spill. This is actually a different design where we're going to be going over another design for the infinite water storage system. Now, of course, this water storage system is a little bit different compared to the infinite spill one. The infinite spill, because of how the water spills in, you really could put anything you want as feeding in a vent, a bottle emptier, and even a geyser. This design is a little bit different as this requires you to have your liquids coming through a pipeline. So the design that shows, the only thing you need to have is the airflow design like this. Typically, you're going to want it to be compact. And what we're going to have is our design have our vent up top, and what we're going to do is we're going to have our liquids at the bottom. Since we're going to be using this to be compact design, we're just going to have enough space for a liquid pump and then a hydro sensor. Typically though, outside of these 6 tiles, everything else could be expanded in any way you want. Just make sure you are using airflow tiles, as that's the only thing that doesn't break aside from doors. Now, of course, doors look a little bit weird, having to kind of puzzle us around, but you can use doors if you want. Airflows are typically going to be the tile choice that you're going to want to prefer. And this means that you could expand this as far as you want. You could make the box larger. All you know is that you need to use airflows and you don't mess with these 6 tiles. Now, after you build your design, you're going to want to fill up your box with a liquid. And specifically in our box, you're going to want to fill up the box space you created and the tile right here. That's part of the 6 tiles. You want to fill that up with liquid before you do anything else. Alright, now you can see right there, we filled up our 5 tiles with crude oil with enough on the sensor. Now at this part, the one thing you need to do is stop the water flow, and then we're going to make it so that it becomes a infinite liquid vent spill. It's a little bit different from the other design, but all you have to do is make sure that on this tile where the vent is, there is a gas bubble. Typically, it does not matter what type of gas bubble it is. Any type of gas would be fine. I know a lot of people like putting hydrogen here so that even if their liquid gets overpumped, the hydrogen would stay on that tile. If you really want to, you can, but since I have a hydro sensor in here, I don't have to worry about that, and any gas will do. And at this point, what you want to do is actually cap it off. By putting a tile up there, that gas is no longer going to be able to move, and it's going to cause that similar animation to the infinite spill by allowing the water to spawn, but the gas is on that tile. It's very similar to the infinite gas pressure design with the gas vents, and instead of having the vent on the floor, it's a liquid vent on the top because of how gases work. So it's a very similar idea to that design. Alright, so the tile was built in place, and on the gas overlay we have CO2 on that tile. Any gas would be fine in this case. And we're going to see that the liquid vent is releasing liquid, and we're going to have our pipeline run. Now at this point, your design is done. You don't need to do anything else. And all you have to do is kick on the pipeline, pump out the water or whatever liquid you have stored. Of course, a couple caveats about this design. It's, again, only one liquid element per storage box. Adding another liquid element will actually bop your gas tile right here and potentially have the water, depending on the pressure, push upwards and break these tiles. As these tiles are breakable, but without the gas there, you wouldn't be able to fill it up anyway. But this is a very simple design, as it's very easy to make and only requires you to have a liquid vent as your only way of moving in the liquids. Alright, so the system has ran for, a little bit, and we've been just releasing out the pipeline with the oil right here constantly, bringing up the liquid overlay. This right here is getting up to 1,000 kilograms. Typically, crude oil only gets up to 870 on the bottom tile, and before it actually spawns to a second layer. So you can see right here that the gas on this tile is not allowing the crude oil to push up, and the new crude oil that we're allowing in is just spawning and falling into the storage. As you can see here, we're easily going to be going infinite amounts of liquid pressure, but this is the other infinite liquid storage design and how to build it. If you guys have any questions about the design, leave a comment down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And of course, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, guys.